Welcome back, everyone. I'm Nicholas, and this is Major Crit. Yesterday, we had a bit of a bait-and-switch boss fight against, apparently, a brainwashed Nabooru. But now, I think we're going in for the real deal. So let's see who's waiting for us. The witches, presumably, since they've shown up. Alright. This is, yeah, the climbable wall. It's another platform-based fight. Reminds me of our water temple fight. I did not like that boss. Probably the most frustrating. That texture doesn't line up. That's not good. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul! Sorcerer's Sister's Twin Rova. Alright. So I believe the owl told us we had to bounce our magic, right? Twin Rova Kotake. Ganondorf's surrogate mother. Huh. Sorceress of Ice, she seems vulnerable to high temperature. Alright, so that's how it works, eh? Is try to direct each other's attacks at the other one. Alright, so that's not working. I was hoping I could just lock on. Seems like I might need a little bit more precision, though. Alright. Now here's the second thing. Can I just use my fire arrows? Where are the ice arrows, by the way? When are they going to show up? Alright. No, I can't just use those. I was hoping I could. Okay, yeah, this might be easier if I've got my Master Sword out so I can have my shield up at all times. Yeah, it almost aims at them. It just, like, it aims at their feet. Huh. I could just want to hit her. Maybe I have to hold it on. Alright. Unless I'm doing something else wrong here, which is entirely possible. Yeah, it's aiming too low. Maybe if I'm off to the side, I'll be able to have a better angle to work at. Yeah, That's the question. Do I just have bad aim? Or am I doing the wrong thing? It's kind of hard for me to tell at this point. Well, luckily, I'm not really taking any damage right now. See, and that seemed to aim right for her. Oh, well. Finally got, didn't I? Okay. No, you again. Okay. As soon as it touches the ground, it becomes dangerous. Man, okay. I do not remember having a hard time with these ladies previously. But now they're really giving me a problem. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure what worked that time. I did a little bit of a shuffle. This side, maybe that just helped with the precision Got the beam working a bit more where we needed it to. Alright, yeah, that seems to be working a lot better. Alright, who's gonna do their magic next? No, I should have escaped. Knew that was gonna happen, and I'm dead. Alright. Thank you, fairy. No. Got the timing wrong. Problem is I want to change my angle of view, but I don't want to snap onto them necessarily. I guess I should just snap back between them. Alright. Nope. Ah, come on. I totally... Ah. Come on, get better aim. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, is this actually working? Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Oh, okay, Kome. Kotake and Kome's double dynamite attack! Oh, hello. What big eyes you have. Twin Rova, this is the combined form of Kotake and Kome. Take their magic turn their magic attack back at them. So is that just a case of doing that? Alright. I'm guessing I need to charge up power my shield? Yeah. Is this a good red flash or a bad red flash? Oh, no. And I just messed it all up. Alright, but we know the pattern now. And in fact, what I think I'm going to do is move over to Big Goron Sword. Not have it out, I'll just use my shield. Alright. And I'm assuming that I've got to just absorb one type of magic. Like, if she hits me with fire after this, then that'll negate the ice. That feels like it makes sense, right? So jump across, and then sword. Man, she's a big girl, isn't she? Shield away. Reflecting fire. Got set on fire a little bit. It's fine. I've had worse. Okay. Now, luckily, she seems to be just sending one element at me at a time, which, you know, with my guess of wanting to, you know, not mix the elements, it seems like it'd be smarter for her to, you know, trade it up. But, yeah. Big Goron Sword. Once I can finally actually close into melee and hit her with a sword, she's donezo. Shoot! What a fresh kid! This time we'll get serious, won't we, Kotake? Oh, what? Hey, Kome, what is that above your head? I don't know. But you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old. And I'm just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We are twins, how can you be older? Yeah, how heartless you are. How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless. You ungrateful. I'll come back to haunt you. Alright. Yeah. Funnily enough, the first part of that fight ended up being a lot harder for me than the second part. You got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now, I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No, Nick. The hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. You've received the Spirit Medallion. Nabooru awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. Ah, man. Like just everyone. Ruto, mostly. A little bit of a... Talon. Malon. Sorry. Trying to think of characters' names and... thing. Nick the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Oh. Alright, that's cool and all, but really what I want to do is... let's see. What's the fastest way? Go complete the Gerudo training grounds. That's the most important thing. But yeah, I think we've got all the items now. I don't think I'm gonna go for all the pieces of heart. It would be nice, but I've avoided using a guide for this entire playthrough. I don't want to start pulling out a, you know, piece of heart checklist at this point. I suppose, talking about wanting the ice arrows, we've still got the 2 arrows left. I think that the 3rd secret magic arrows are, we get those in the final dungeon with Ganon. But yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember where the ice arrows are. Alright, now did that lead me... ah, no. Alright, what's the fastest way there, then? See, I wanted to avoid the Temple of Time, but let's go ahead and do that. Up, right, left, right, up. Sorry. Alright, that's not how I came in. I've been waiting for you, Nick. Who's talking? Ah, I've been waiting for you, Nick. Nick, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce, passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Shikas. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the sacred triangle, it is a balance that weighs the three forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all three forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into three parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the two lost parts. Those two parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce marks on the back of their hands. "7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into three parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Nick. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the seventh sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. I thought Sheik was about to dab on us. That would have been great. It's Zelda! I already knew that, but I didn't want to spoil it for anyone who was watching the series for the first time. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. Ooh, you can tell it's a flashback because it's in black and white. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you hold the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened. After you opened the Door of Time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you're back! The Dark Age, ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf the evil king will vanish from Hyrule. Nick, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And don't ask why we can't just, I don't know, stab him or something, right? Like, rather than seal him in a magical realm where he might get power and come back? No, that's a good idea. We shouldn't just murder the evil guy. Don't worry about it. We're pacifists here. Ignore all the things you've killed to get here. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses. The power given to the chosen ones. The sacred arrow of light! Ha 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 ha! Alright, I guess we don't get that in the final dungeon. We get that leading up to the final dungeon. You got the light arrow. Yeah, set it. Arrows of light. The light of justice will smite evil. Link can now be an archer paladin. The most rare sort of a fighting style for them. That rumbling! It can't be! Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. Okay, I thought she was just freaking out, but then I guess that's like an actual magical thing happening to her. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But, with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. Ha ha ha! If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Don't ask why I didn't just, crystal you along with Zelda. Well, alright. We'll call that an end for today's episode. Come back tomorrow, where we will face our final bout of challenges in order to go defeat Ganon and gain the power of the Triforce for our own. Until then, bye.